Hey guys, let's make sauerkraut as it's called in Germany but known as sour cabbage in English. I'll be making use of this empty bama jar, and first thing I did was to pour hot water in it to sterilize it and at the same time get rid of any bacteria that have been inhabiting in it. So I covered it and I shaked very well and set it aside because I still need the hot water to do its work while I'll be prepping the cabbage and the beetroot. So I'll be making use of cabbage and beetroot for this recipe. You know, beetroot is just like an additional ingredient to it. Most sauerkraut are done with just cabbage, but some do add little of carrots or beetroot or any other kind of vegetable you really want to pair up with this cabbage, just to ferment it and get the same end product, which is probiotics. So the chopping process has begun. I had to chop this cabbage in smaller bits because I really need it. That's like the from the videos I've watched, that's like the process or the method that is being used. I've not seen a full whole cabbage being fermented just like that. Most videos will always chop their cabbage and then it's time to chop the beetroot into fine shape. And how do I do that? I have to use my grater, my little handy grater, to do this because I just want few little of this beetroot inside. I don't really like beetroot. I know how medicinal or how healthy it is to the body. I just don't like some of the beetroot I get from the market. I don't know why, but I know how healthy it is. So I just needed small of it to add to this. This will be like the first time I'm fermenting two different vegetables at the same time. You know, when I had ulcer, I fermented cabbage only. So I went ahead to pour it in my bowl. This bowl is what will enable me to, marinate it with the salt. So at this point, I'm introducing sea salt. Sea salt is more preferable for this recipe or for this remedy. So I added pinch, two hand pinch of sea salt, and I went in to massage this. The process of this is to get to incorporate the salt really well into the cabbage in order for it to you know bind or combine very well and give you what you're looking for quickly. So at this point, I'm massaging my cabbage with the sea salt, and what I really want is to get, like, even if it's a little bit of juice from it, cabbage juice, from this massaging or marinating. Now, as you continue to do this massaging to the cabbage with the sea salt, you actually get to find out that the cabbage will change its color. It's not gonna give you that bright greenish look anymore. It's gonna give you dull looking kind. At this point, I introduced my beetroot, and I gently massage the both together, for the beetroot to also incorporate with the sea salt and cabbage. So this is the filling time. I had to get the jar that I have washed and set aside to fill it up with my mixture of cabbage and beetroot. Now, quickly to why I'm actually doing this, I'm trying to ferment this cabbage in order to give me what is called probiotics. And probiotics are actually the living organisms that are really called the friendly or good bacteria that support our gut health. And the only way to get these probiotics is through fermented foods such as the yogurt, the kefir, the sauerkraut, the kimchi, probiotic supplement as well. But I have decided to do this home remedy on, which is the fermentation of cabbage and beetroot. So daily intake of probiotics helps to improve your digestion, also your immune system, you know, get to be strengthened. It's a good source of vitamin C and K, iron and fiber. It also serves as a nutritional meal. I know the Chinese or the Japanese, I don't know, but one of them make use of this sauerkraut as their daily food. That's the fenugreek seeds soaked up in olive oil for months now. You know, so at this point, we're done. Don't forget, we're gonna keep it checking. We just successfully started the fermentation process of cabbage and beetroot. And I'll be taking you guys on everyday tour about it. Alright?